Welcome back everyone, I'm Ray, and today we are going to continue Durandal visual novel. Well, last time there was a bit confusion, but we also learned interesting things. Durandal and Rita just casually explore the Sea of Quanta, explore different worlds. So I'm more than excited. So without any further ado, get comfy and let's go. The Sea of Quanta is not a real ocean. It doesn't belong to any particular planet, nor it's composed of liquid such as water. It's not the cornerstone of a single universe either, but the medium where many worlds of countless possibilities exist. Its structure can't be completely described using a third or four-dimensional mathematical concept. Let's imagine for a moment many worlds, each one with their own set of dimensions and laws, being their own separated bubble world. Bubble worlds, right, we are diving into bubble worlds. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Following that metaphor, the Sea of Quanta is an ocean that houses countless bubble worlds. Of course, it doesn't matter if you think of it as a bathtub instead of an ocean. Membranes are formed in the oh my god, there come the words! Membranes are formed in the fluctuations of the ether the Sea of Quanta is composed of, and said membranes may evolve into a bubble world. As we all know, a three-dimensional bubble has a spherical surface that is close to being two-dimensional. When these bubble worlds are in the ether bathtub, a choice of which of the 11 dimensions are inherited must be made. Wait, I'm not that smart. 11 dimensions? I actually understood everything till now. Are there 11 dimensions? Like, is that a dumb question? I don't know. For instance, in the universe, we are familiar with humans can recognize 4-dimension and 7 extra dimensions, each one being a constant membrane. What Overseer Otto referred to as ether anchor point is a special structure or method that allows those membranes to turn into bubble worlds. When the analogous distance between two membranes is small enough, they begin to influence each other, for example, by exchanging matter. Speaking in general, it's easier for a substance to go from a relatively small membrane to a relatively big membrane, but doing the opposite is quite difficult. As such, the relatively small membrane is likely to be the one who performs changes to other bigger membranes. I think I can follow so far. I think, I mean, of course I can. And finally, the special membrane, called projection, is born. Okay. In this projection, only analogous areas of the membranes continue to exist, while everything else disappears completely. I'm sure that will make sense more later. I hope. For example, the world where the Caledonia exists right now is a projection made out of membranes which had analogous properties between them. This is how Bianca and Rita were able to meet Captain Shakespeare, who came from another world. Oh, okay, so these special membranes form, not those special membranes, but like they form just some kind of special world where some things just connect from other worlds. Like that's why we see familiar things, or what is that supposed to tell us? Well, we'll find out eventually. Oh, hi. Got nothing to say? Huh. Oh. I can't wrap my head around the situation. Oh. You weren't there, Rita. The island refugees seem to have calmed down. There were a few complaints by the pirates, but they still made room for everyone to rest. But I doubt they'll be able to lie down in bed and relax for a while. That's fine. No one is in a position to complain. And that old man Miguel is here too. I don't think the air will be too tense with him around. I think so too, I hope. Yes, I agree. Actually, I can't help but feel impressed by that side of you. My what? The side of you that swiftly makes decisions and takes actions. Oh my god. Why is Rita already flirting? Oh my god, that's a little weird. About that. Once in the orphanage, a counselor told me, Bianca is from an orphanage? I don't really know, but like she always had this aura that she was already from a rich family, and with Rita, I just really thought that she was from a rich family and always had a servant. But she was from an that's so completely different. And that's why backstories are important, guys. By the love of God, you idiot! Would it kill you to use your head for a little bit? And don't trust so quickly. Think things twice. For most that would be a disadvantage, but in the right hands it can turn into an important advantage. I wouldn't say it has turned into an advantage. I think someone who's moderately reckless is better than someone who doesn't hesitate at all, is too indecisive, or doesn't do anything at all to escape responsibility. About that last one, I don't think there's a Valkyrie like that anywhere. Of course, I'm aware it also doesn't apply to you. I just wanted to compliment you earnestly. Compliment me? I guess you took the lead on that. Our roles are backwards now. Backwards, you say? Oh, what the heck? What the heck? Here, take this. It's a gift. Happy 70th birthday, Adjutant. Oh, it's her birthday and she of course brought a present. Thank you very much. I made it using a fang from the Leviathan. If it is too weird, feel free to throw it away. It's not worth anything. I planned to give it to you at night, right before going to sleep. But let me give it to you now to serve as well as a thanks for fighting on my behalf today. There is no problem if I give it to you a few hours earlier, right? Right? Oh my god! I can't believe that this Bianca is the same Durandal that we know. I really can't. Because why does she really gives tsundere feels, but also, I don't know, sassy child. But of course, I will cherish any present from Bianca-sama. You don't have to cherish it. No need to be shy, Bianca-sama. I'm not shy. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to raise my voice. I'm aware, Bianca-sama. If I may ask, gosh, their banter is already perfect. How did you know my birthday was tomorrow, on March 1st? I don't recall telling anyone. I know because the overseer sold you out. Rita Roseweiss, born on March 1st, 1995. Oops. Hope I didn't interrupt something nice. Nice? It's nothing like that. As I said during my introduction, in this world, the continent known as Europe is currently blocked. What do you mean blocked? Yes, you said the amount of refugees from other worlds are increasing, and that it might be connected with whoever is ruling Europe right now. What? Yeah, and also that I would show you solid proof of that. We've just arrived at the perfect place to see it. A land called by many names, such as Pillars of Hercules, Mount of Tarek, and the World's End. Gibraltar. Okay, Gibraltar? Didn't we leave from a place between the Canary Islands and Madeira in the Atlantic Ocean? That's right, I'm not lying. Then if you're telling the truth, we traveled over 1,000 kilometers in barely 4 hours? On this old submarine. Can it even move at over 100 knots? Even at 1/4 of that, 25 knots, it would be less 50 kilometers per hour. What you're saying can't be true. Are all Valkyries this good at geography? No, I don't think so. The Caledonia is moving at 5 knots, approximately the speed of a normal person running. Then, well, calm down and listen. The Caledonia isn't particularly fast, but what if there's a shortcut? Like a portal or something? What do you mean? Do you remember what my adjutant said? Words difficult when you're excited, because I'm way too excited what she wants to show us. That everything here is a projection of the real world. And how does this Iron Mask know so much? That's just sus. However, that projection isn't 100% accurate. For instance, there are no humans born in this world. Oh! Which means it wouldn't be so strange if there was a natural phenomena that doesn't exist in the outside world, right? What are you trying to say? When I sailed for the first time, I discovered ultra high-speed deep-sea currents going into many directions. By taking advantage of them, the Caledonia can travel at high speed underwater. What? Okay, yeah, no, makes sense. You can think of it as the submarine being a surfboard, surfing underwater. Ultra high-speed sea currents. Why does something like that exist? Beats me. It's like teaching a mere fisherman the principle behind a typhoon. According to my adjutant, this is a natural phenomena unique to this world. How does she know? How does Iron Mask know all of this? It's way too sus. Who knows? Maybe there is a complex reason behind it. There probably is. In any case, the Gibraltar doesn't lie. The Caledonia will soon surface, and you'll be able to see it with your own eyes. Oh my god, yes. Because I'm way too excited. Show me. Whatever you want to, but show me. Oh. What? So that's what she meant with blocked, I guess. We're really at Gibraltar. But that wall! What's going on with that wall? It's surrounding the entire coastline. To be precise, it's surrounding the entire European continent. Huh? But why? What's going on in this world? This world is hella strange. The Wall of Asgard is what the people who fled to North Africa call that monstrous wall. According to them, the wall appeared approximately 100 years ago, though at first it only surrounded a ruined city. Well, then we have to somehow get to this ruined city, because if that's the point where it started... Wait, so does it grow? Huh? But over time it started to expand, and slowly but surely new walls were formed. It crossed mountains and rivers, leaving behind inhospitable areas. What? Wait, so is that maybe Honkai? Because it is kind of purple pinkish. But that's still so weird. What is the reason? Wait, what? Okay. Let me try to order my thoughts here. I'm just now questioning, why exactly are we exploring this bubble world? This is what it is, right? It's a bubble world. Bubble universe. Bubble universe world. You know what I mean. Why are we exploring this specifically? And what will that knowledge help us for in the real world, you know? Or is it really more like exploration and now things are happening? Because that's still crazy. Like, everything is so crazy. Anyway, give it a few years and it'll block the Mediterranean and Atlantic Ocean too. The Strait of Gibraltar flows faster than the English Channel, but before that huge wall, it's just a matter of time until that is no longer true. Gibraltar used to be a very important trading hub in the past. Who could have imagined it would end up like this? I wonder how long will Tanga, Ceuta and Tetuan remain on the other side. Tetuan is Lala's hometown. May I ask something? Of course. That Wall of Asgard, is it made of Honkai energy? Yeah, that's my question. That seems to be the case according to my adjutant's observations. But then why? And if Honkai can do something like this, why is Honkai not doing that in our universe? You know? Because if that is growing, and will someday probably have the whole world inside, and humans cannot live anywhere any longer, wouldn't that what Honkai wanted? So why can it do that here, but not at our... So many questions already. The average density is approximately 1000 HW per meter. Touch it and you die. Oh, Honkai Watt! Honkai Watt! I remembered! I was thinking about it so hard. Anyway. Oh, I don't understand well the terms she uses, but it sounds horrible. Yeah, how does the Iron Mask know Honkai Watt? Can we look behind the mask? Because that's so sus. However, there hasn't been any sightings of Honkai beasts, correct? Honkai beasts? What's that? The monsters Iron Mask mentioned earlier. Do they not appear near the wall? No, I don't think so. But that doesn't change the fact that merely touching the wall of Asgard is fatal. The natives who refuse to leave their homes went up in smoke are proof of that. They went up in smoke? It appears that besides Honkai energy, there is another kind of energy at play. But what and how did it come to exist? Like, oh my god. Once I thought that if I obtained the means, I could change everything. I told myself everything would be fine and that fortune was on my side. Which is why this sword is broken. So you tried to do... Is that a treasure sword? What's a treasure sword? It doesn't look broken to me. That's because you haven't seen its true form yet. Good Durandal, unlucky is your plight. I've need of you no more, spent is my pride. We in the field have won so many fights, combating through so many regions white. Beneath the sun reflecting back his rays, relics lay in your 7-colored pattern. Red courage, orange intuition, gold freedom, green ethics, cyan prosperity, blue reason, purple dominance. You shall become the sharpest blade in the world, wielded by a brave hero worthy of you. Just like your name, Durandal, which sounds suspiciously much like Durandal. I don't know, I can't speak. You shall be unbreakable and unrivaled. Anyway, the sword can't be used anymore, so it's all yours. Wait a moment. What do you mean you're giving me a broken sword? That name, Durandal. I feel like I've heard it before. And that needlessly melodramatic act of yours is too suspicious. Yeah, that's true. Well, how to say it? If one were try to forcibly draw out the power of that sword, it would be similar to breaking some kind of contract, and all the power stored in the sword would go away. Don't tell me you're about to ask for our help to restore the power of that sword, aren't you? Yep, exactly. Do you actually expect me to nod and do as you say? Well, according to what my adjutant says about Valkyries, either you or perhaps Rita is the true owner of this sword. Yeah, I have some thoughts. So, she said something about the true form of that sword, so it could be a lance in its true form, right? Right now, I'm really thinking that it's her weapon later on, but also why would that be here? I don't know, but it's all way too suspicious, the name and everything. What do you mean by that? The moment when Durandal unleashes its true power, it does a check to determine the true nature of its owner. Courageous, intuitive, free, virtuous, vigorous, rational, and noble. If the 7 characteristics aren't met, the power of the sword will be scattered across the world in the form of gems. That's just weird. Okay. Sounds like a fairy tale. I love her face. She's really like, oh my god, stupid. In that case, let me tell you this. We found one of the 7 gems, the Gem of Courage, in the Salome River at the west of Africa, and the red color of the sword's hilt returned. Okay. Do you still believe it's a mere fairy tale after seeing this? But why the gems? Because gems I can only associate with Honkai, right? Why would the... so many thoughts. I can't put them into words yet. We'll get there. Eventually. Try holding it. Let it tell you where the remaining 6 gems are. Is one inside of the walls? The moment... Yeah, no. I mean, come on. even this pattern here looks exactly like the... I know, I forgot the name again, okay? I forgot the name of this freaking lands. I just know it has something to do with flower. But you all know what I mean when I say lands, right? Okay. So it has even the same pattern, it has to be. But it's still weird. The moment she touched the sword, a strange feeling overwhelmed the girl's mind. Surprised, she closed her eyes to shut off her vision. That way it would be easier to picture the images that came to her. And she saw 6 different landscapes. A flower blooming amid a blizzard. An idol dazzling on the stage. What? A mysterious city surrounded by volcanoes and snowy ridges. A space center near the edge of a desert. A limestone cave glowing like a jewel in a rainforest. A desolated island with statues pointing towards the shore. And unrelated to those visions, without proof whatsoever, the girl felt that if this sword were to awaken its true power, it would become the sharpest blade in the world. No matter the opponent, it would cut right through it as easy as slicing a cake. No, that was not a baseless claim. For an instant, the girl had a taste of how an undefeated warrior in the battlefield would feel like. This is so crazy. And also, I'm trying to think so hard where the flower... I mean, this lands... This... Okay, wait. So, Black Abyss, White Flower. That name is way too long. So I think I will just call it the Flowerlands. Anyway, I'm trying to think so hard who had it before, and I just now took a look at it again because I forgot. So Rihanna had it, and after that Cecilia. But did no one have it in between? And where did it come from? And I mean, okay, it really doesn't make any sense if that would be the lands, unless it's just another relic from another world. I don't really know. But just because the pattern and everything is the same. So I'm just suspicious here. But she knows very well that it is not something she should grasp right now. Her nerves tighten. Goosebumps arise. Cold sweat drops. So she can't wield it now, but she could later. I certainly saw strange landscapes, and felt some kind of hidden power that I can't put into words. If this sword can really awaken, there's no doubt that it will destroy that wall easily. Huh. So this world actually has a problem, the wall, and a solution at the same time, the sword. Iron Mask, don't you have something to say to all of this? Because you're suspicious AF. But where did you get this Durandal, a weapon on the level of a divine key? I'm glad you mentioned divine keys. I stumbled upon it. What do you mean? Excuse me? I found it by chance. An earthquake happened shortly after I met Lala and Titouan. The sword fell off a cliff, and I was lucky enough to be the first one to find it. Huh? It can't come from nothing. That doesn't help us. Yeah, I feel the same. Well, I can't guess what you're thinking, but just so you know, the one who gave it the name Durandal wasn't me. Don't tell me it was Iron Mask. The first time I touched the 7-colored sword, I saw the silhouette of a certain female knight. Please tell me more. Carrying the Carolingian Empire coat of arms with her, she and her companions fought all over the country against monsters and other evil creatures, and even made it to the moon once. Wait, but is it still a... did this still happen in that world? Or in another world? Where it probably came from? Because, like, if it came from our world, that could... I don't know. It doesn't make sense. It can't be from our world, right? Our universe. When I say world, I probably always mean universe. It's... yeah. Isn't that... Yes, it matches the tale of a certain historical figure. Wait, which one? No, I'm not. Please help me. Please spell it out. The legendary knight who served under Charles the Great, Roland. Huh? The only inconsistency is, the Roland from the history I know was definitely a man. A brave, burly man full of muscles. A man? Yes, nothing to be surprised about. Come on, Bianca. Spell it out for me. I see. In your history, Roland was a woman, wasn't he? But who? Like, we already know that certain historical figures are characters that we know, but like... Yes, she's quite famous as a hero who fought the Honkai. And although she wasn't a Valkyrie herself, there is no Valkyrie who hasn't heard of her. Am I blanking, or do I not really know about that character yet? But what's the relationship between Durandal and Roland? Her sword was named Durandal. Ha! Interesting. Did you realize it? Let me ask you this, just in case. So it is the same, huh? Did your Roland's sword Durandal go missing at the end of her legend? Oh my god, I'm so mad at myself right now. Is it something I could connect right now? Yes. Durandal went missing after she lost her life. I've heard rumors that it was stolen right before the war began, but because I'm not quite sure where in our universe's history that fits in. Or, I mean, their history, you know? I'm really not sure if I'm blanking or if they just haven't told me more about it yet and I'm only learning about it here. But that's... Captain, we got a drifter on the Caledonia's course. Just when things were about to get interesting, no! You can't do that to me! But saving lives is more important, I guess. Yeah, sure, I mean, yeah. We might be getting a new crew member, people. Come with me. I don't wanna. I want more news. Is that so hard? I swear, I hope this person is of interest, but they look like they could be of interest. Why do they look familiar and not familiar at the same time? Huh, a man was drifting in the sea. I'm sure I will figure it out. I hope. Normally, he would be able to get to land by using a tethered propeller. But he had no strength, no motivation to do so. Do you want to introduce yourself? Oh, that man was once a pilot. An ace pilot even. Not that far back he was like a hawk in the wind. An albatross soaring the sky above the clouds. A heaven-sent man who shot down 80 enemy planes. Probably another historical figure. Yes, I'm really bad at history. I'm sorry if I don't get some references. But I'm happy to learn it from you and the game. He feels like the last time he felt free was in the distant past. Though ironically, he is now enjoying, in a sense, absolute freedom. He has no dreams or desires. He lives free, a life without meaning, as if he was already dead. A reasonable voice inside his head tells him, this feel is a hallucination caused by an imbalance in your body fluids right before death. If I'm rescued, everything will be okay. If I'm rescued, I will be free. However, a foreign thought keeps telling him, your comrades are dead. Your motherland is beyond this hallucination. Like that philosopher once said, his death dieth the consummating one triumphant. Let me try that again. I'm not giving up here. His death dieth the consummating one triumphantly, surrounded by hoping and promising ones. Thus to die is best. The next best, however, is to die in a battle and sacrifice a great soul. It has to be like a warrior. But he failed spectacularly, and now he can only die pathetically, like a lion stripped of its fangs. Drifting in the sea, life and death have lost all meaning. Why are we focusing so much on him? That's my question here. Or was it more the fields we are focusing? Everything. I feel like this is another case of a visual novel where everything will only click in the last chapter or so. Well, what kind of person was our new drifter? Is a pilot, someone who operates machines that fly in the sky. This iron mask, really. Like, it's so mysterious. It must be a face that we at least know, right? Am I overthinking it? Maybe. Wow, think we can cross over the wall with one of those? Actually, a good point, because the wall wasn't endlessly. About that, it's best if you don't get your hopes up. Why? We believe his plane was suddenly deviated from its course by a mysterious power when he tried to fly over the wall of Asgard. Oh. Okay, sorry, my bad. Going by what we know so far, I speculate there is a spatial distortion above the wall. I don't get it, but basically flying won't get us past the wall, correct? Exactly. That said, his plane can still be of use to us for other purposes. Leave the repairs to me! Oh, I forgot it, he's still so cute. I don't know, I love the hairstyle and also the outfit, it's so cute. Thank you. Call me if you need to do any complex calculations. I'll ask you to dumb it down for me later. She's really mean. More importantly, our priority is to persuade that pilot and have him join our crew. You're right. Before we can talk about cooperation, we need to get him out of his depression first. Let me say it now. Helping children who lost their will to live is not my job. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I only now saw that the eyes are glowing in different colors. Like, it was blue before, now it's red. Don't count on me either. I'm not good at this kind of stuff. But you leave it to me then. Oh wait, will she just talk sense into him, or will she be sensible? That's my question. Unexpected. You, the one who was doubting me moments ago and didn't want to take the sword to Durandal? That's a separated matter. Also, this doesn't mean I accepted that you're telling the truth. I do. Oh my. This is this, that is that. You could let us sail on your ship. There's nothing wrong with wanting to repay the favor, right? Also, I heard he was a soldier. Not a regular one either, but an aristocrat, stubborn ace pilot from the end of World War I. Oh, okay. Then it's obvious it would be better if an ace Valkyrie talks to him rather than a pirate. She is so full of herself. Again, I can't blame her, I just think it's very funny. As expected, you're truly interesting. Please don't underestimate me. At least we should be able to understand each other, as soldiers who have defeated many enemies. Anyway, Rita, please make something delicious. A high-calorie dish that would make someone drool just by looking at it. Understood, Bianca-sama. They are kind of cute. Oh! Excuse me. Oh, I was not... He does look suddenly very, very good. Oh my god. Oh! I'm fine. Not all of these characters killing me with their designs, no. A clean and well-groomed man is staring silently at the dark red meat in front of him. It's whale steak. I don't know. Eat it while it's hot or it'll lose its good taste. Yeah, I'm on his side. This steak is not made from any whale we know of, like sperm whale, right whale, or fin whale. I don't think he cares much. It doesn't have that fishy smell other seafood has, and the meat is tender and juicy. This whale steak is more delicious than any beefsteak. I'll pass. Oh? You still don't want to eat even after learning that? I don't think she is patient enough. Get it already. I don't have any appetite. Excuse me? You were saved from such extreme conditions, yet you don't have any appetite? Surely a man like yourself didn't get full just by drinking a little bit of honey water. You're mistaken if you think anyone would believe that. You don't know anything, little girl. She's not the right person here. I think she will learn more than that she will get him to be. I mean, maybe eventually, but like... I don't think right now she can do much. So this pilot is the sort of person who discriminates based on age before even introducing himself? Looks like we cleaned you up for nothing. Oh, that got to him. Do you intend to remain anonymous in front of the people who saved you? Manfred Albrecht von Richthofen. Pilot. Fighter pilot of the German Air Force. Yeah, that name is German. Very, very German. Bianca. I will still not say her last name because I don't want to. Valkyrie. Squad leader of Schicksal Special Exploration Unit Lonely Panther Lassa. Schicksal. And Valkyrie. As I thought, those terms mean nothing to me. Then schon. Wait, Bianca also speaks German? There are so many characters who speak German and I only learn of that now. I don't belong to this world. But first, eat before it gets cold. My comrades survived 53 days out in the sea without water and unable to catch fish, only barely hanging on eating seaweed and shrimp. Even in their worst moments, none of them dared to give up. But in the end, only me, their captain, survived. I'm aware. Getting into an accident, being ill, everything comes down to cruel luck. So I... Really? What a troublesome man you are. Let me put it this way. The meat in front of you is what's left of a creature we fought not too long ago. Killing that giant monster only gave us ordinary things like meat and bones. You can't eat it all at once, nor you can store it for later. So what's in front of you is just leftover food. It's not different from seaweed or shrimp. Wait, it's actually very smart to say. Do you understand now? You... Oh... Oh no, I can tell that I will already love the characters. Like him right now. See? Your head rejected, but the rest of your body is being honest. Or are you going to say that you were better off when you were drifting? That your dead comrades want to see you in pain like this? Never mind, I really underestimated her. Okay, yeah, no, she's good, she got this. Eat. I too had to say goodbye to people like you did. She is 12. What did she went through before that? Oh god. So how about you listen to my story while we eat? Yes. Oh my god, backstory? No way. You came from a world where there is a World War II going on. But in another world, there is something far more terrifying than that massacre. That is the Honkai, a natural disaster specialized in killing. Oh, right. So in the universe, in our universe, there is no world wars, right? Or at least not World War II. I don't know. That's interesting though. It's only Honkai. I mean, makes sense, but like, you can't bargain with it. You can't talk to it. It's a natural phenomena, devoid of emotion. It will never feel satisfaction or pity. The Honkai won't stop until our civilization is completely destroyed. From what I've been told, I'm the survivor of a Honkai attack. Oh! One of the few survivors among hundreds of millions of dead. But that has no effect on me. After all, I have no memory of any of that. As far as I know, Bianca has always been alone. I don't know where I came from or who my parents are. I've seen many people like that, from sanatoriums in Russia to orphanages in France. Some were depressed like you, some others were hell-bent on revenge. And of course, some were normal too. In those not so bad but not so good days, I met a certain person. I'm trying hard to think and I have two options. Like, it is Fuwa's hairstyle. It could also be RAGNA though. Because I think RAGNA also has this kind of hair color. I will not speculate anything yet though. A volunteer came to visit the orphanage. She was the captain of a Valkyrie assault squad and a battle training instructor who reported directly to HQ. Sounds like RAGNA actually. An assault squad is a special unit even among Valkyrie squads in charge of dealing with missions taking place in harsh environments. So we thought she was going to be a strict person who had nothing but rules and training in her head. But surprisingly, what this assault squad captain held was a peaceful gardening class. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, okay, it is. It is wrong. Oh my god, is that's not little Bianca, right? Or is it? Lilies are easy to grow. The bulb and the petiole sprouts around it can be used to breed it. Of course, you can also take your time and use seeds. Lilies are big and smell good, and it takes almost no effort to take care of them. Plant them in the ground and they will bloom without much trouble. Oh my god, this is so sweet though. Why is this so cute? Oh no, I will get very attached to RAGNA and then she will die. Actually, I know already when she died, but like I don't even want to think about it anymore. It was an unforgettable evening. If I had to put it in words, the poem she taught us summarized it well. Oh, they are so they are so cute. Oh. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Oh, I can't with the pictures. Sometimes too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often in his gold complexion dimmed, and every fair from fair sometime declines, by chance on nature's changing course untrimmed. Oh no, but thy eternal summer shall not fade. I don't want to see this. Nor lose possession of that fair thou owest, nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growest, so long as man can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. It was so beautiful. I can't. Oh my god. Okay, I'm a little teary-eyed. Oh gosh. Why can't they just do that? Like, I already know that RAGNA died because of... I don't want to say because of Kiana, but like because of Kiana. And now I get attached to her? That's just mean. Bianca, why did you need to tell us? But it's interesting that for Bianca, RAGNA was an important person, and for Himiko. That makes it even sadder. Yay! By summer of the next year, the lilies we planted blossomed. White petals, golden stamens. The air throughout the summer smelled great. Oh, but the person who taught us how to plant them passed away the previous winter. Oh. Okay, that's not good. I heard it was a fierce battle. Only a single member of her squad came back alive. Wait, did we know that? And the assault squad was disbanded shortly after. Wait, did we know that someone survived and... Who was it? Huh. During that summer, the survivor came to visit the orphanage. Oh. She didn't mention any assault squad in her self-introduction, only that she was a teacher at a certain school. At the time I thought she was taking advantage of her position to recruit students. It's not Himiko, is it? Of course, because she wasn't there, that's why she survived, right? I couldn't help but feel anger towards such a heartless person. But in response to my anger, she told me. No! Don't get me wrong. As her friend, I haven't accepted her death. But there is no need for any of you to feel sad and be in pain whenever you think of that person. I'm gonna cry if I see her like that. If she lives in your heart too, and you want to honor her ideals and values, you must try to fulfill her dream. Because in the end, what this world recognizes is actions born out of pure effort and not sweet words. I can't. I can't even hear Himiko is following us. Oh. Shortly after, I signed up for a special Valkyrie training at HQ. Wow, I can't even believe it that Himiko and basically Ragna is the reason. Oh my god, that's so crazy. I thought about joining the school that woman talked about. But the school system was too relaxed and I would have to wait several years until I could become a real Valkyrie. Oh. Oh, she never was at this. That's interesting. You can think of me as a child soldier, but from my perspective, the pilot training you've done is nothing impressive. I'm a rank A Valkyrie. She's 12. Oh my god, she's a beast. A soldier who has seen hell same as you. Though right now, you're closer to be a soldier who retired after the death of his comrades. I'm sure that reached him because it reached me, but it only reached me because of Himeko and Ragna. I'm not fine. Be more positive and look forward, soldier. Think deeply about how you can make come true the dreams of your comrades in this world. That's actually a beautiful thought. Oh my god. She's good. Bianca is really good. Oh my god. Her backstory. I don't know what I thought, but I really didn't think that Ragna and Himiko were involved. I don't know, I just thought either Otto himself or like maybe Hua or something. That is wait, I think I knew that Ragna was somehow involved, but I just thought I really don't know what exactly I thought, but just like with Rita and Bianca's general situation, I kind of thought that they were maybe childhood friends or something, but yeah, that wouldn't even make sense because Bianca is way younger, but like I didn't really realize that. Were you successful? Who knows? But I said what I wanted to say. The rest is up to him. Actually, very good point. The so-called talk between men, right? Between men. Don't mind the small details. Saying a talk between two chivalrous and passionate knights was too long, so I just said men. Give me a pass. If he is the sort of honorable man you think he is, then Jimmy will be able to start preparing his plane tomorrow. Oh yeah. Alright, what do you think of our next destination? Alexandria? Yes. Well, the name makes me think of that old castle. Also the Alexandria Lighthouse or the Alexandria Library. But those don't exist anymore, right? Now that I remember, you said something about accommodating the refugees on the island there. So that Alexandria must be just a refugee camp? You're right, but not quite so. Well, it's fine to think of it as a refugee camp. What do you mean? The thriving capital of a dynasty. The remains of a lonely civilization. Both are correct, and both are wrong. Alexandria is a living city, full of ugliness and full of beauty. Are you sure you're picking the right words? Yes, I am. If you think ugliness and beauty can't coexist at the same time, then you haven't understood the concept of city yet. Every beautiful city has an ugliness equal to its beauty. Remember those words well. Your heart will understand them tomorrow. I love Shakespeare. I love everything about this whole thing. I love it. I love it. It's so cool. Why is this visual novel already so freaking cool? Anyway, guys, I hope you guys are as excited as I am, and please let me know everything that I missed or that I just didn't understand correctly down below. I always appreciate that, and I hope I see you guys next time. Bye!